What's good, everybody? What's good, everybody? What's good? I says, hold on, man. Stop. All right. Yeah, man. What's good?
Salute. Stu. What up, Stu?
Cookz.
How you doing, man?
Stu, dog, and welcome
man?
Spadeonomics Comics in the building. Cookz24 in the building.
Spadenomics, what's up?
The panel is complete.
Cook, man.
What else, Spade?
You got it.
No, you already got it. I need to borrow some of it.
You need to loan some of that.
They need to loan some of it.
Up. But yo, man, what's good, everybody? So Ed Santos in the building. What's good, my brother?
Santos.
Word up. Yo, this is gonna be a fun little episode, man. We waiting on DJ Tiger to pop in. Spade just popped out. He'll be back.
Spade just popped in. I gotta fix my mic. I ain't gonna try to fix my mic, kid. I sound good?
You sound great.
Sound all right to me.
Yeah, now y'all coming in low on my end. Like I could barely hear y'all. I ain't gonna.
Sorry about that. My phone failed.
Oh, it's all good, Spade.
Man, look at me, all pretty on YouTube, man. Thank you, Stu, man. You hooked it up, bro. I gotta shout out, man, Stu, for supporting the channel. Tech wise, man, he hooked me up with the old Wi-Fi hardwire 100-foot cable. So I got the modem hardwired to my PC, so no more choppy, crappy Wi-Fi connection, and I'm coming through clear and been beautiful as ever, man. And here we go. We got OG Lee just joined the family.
Hey guys,
Kareem. Yo,
Kareem.
OG.
Kareem SOD. Yo, Slick Nick.
SOD.
Salute everybody.
SOD. What up, Slick?
Put her on deck. SOD. SOD. Yo, man, OG Lee, what's good, brother?
Oh, not much. I just got home, man.
Yo, thank everybody for coming, man. We're gonna have a great panel today, and you know, it's like, you know, we did have a big show planned today. We had Amber, Creamer and Cash Comics, and we had Slam from Sans Group Collectibles that were both scheduled to be on the show today. We did lots of promotion. So if you're here, you know, wondering where they're at right now, unfortunately, Amber had a big, family emergency. Hold on,
we got OG Lee.
Let me get somebody's noise off. Let me figure out who that is. Okay. Yeah, so we, like I said, man, we got, I don't know. It's quiet now. Let me see who that was. Let me see if it's Lee. Yeah, it sounds like it's Lee. It's like maybe some background noise. Okay. Okay. Well, anyway, I'm sorry, man. So what I was saying, yeah, you know, they Amber had an emergency. You know, she's a mother. She's got a comic shop. You know, who knows what it was? It was definitely a last minute emergency. She had to reschedule, and we understand. We have no hard feelings. It happens, man. That's life. And like the you know, the Goody Mob has always taught us.
One muggy don't stop no show. One muggy don't stop no show. Don't stop no show. Can't stop no show. One muggy don't stop no show. One muggy don't stop no show.
The show must go on.
Exactly.
Wait a minute. Where you get my homie the late great New Jack from? That's off the chain.
Word. That was, yeah, man. That was from the documentary One Monkey Don't Stop No Show. Yeah, Goody Mob, man. Yo, salute to everybody that's in the chat again. Slick Nick, Kareem, Ed Santos, Diamond Onyx. Everybody, man, thanks for coming. And we're gonna still have a dope show, man. I hope everything is all right too, Ed. I'm sure that you know, she's taking care of it. She basically had to go out of town. She was calling me from the road. You know, it was a unfortunate thing. D Cole was good, you know, and like I said, man, things happen. But we have this great panel here, you know, to replace that show, and we're gonna have a good time, man. We're gonna chop it up. We got lots of great info and details and all kinds of news for y'all, man. We're gonna definitely bring y'all some great information today.
Yes, like we just found out what happened to Jimmy Hoffa. So we're gonna be breaking that here. That's gonna be going down right here on 6 Element of Hip Hop.
We got the facts.
So we got the facts.
We got the facts. Yes, sir.
Where we starting at?
Yeah, where we gonna start? Well, let's Spade. You got a package today?
I got a package. That's an understatement.
Look at that box.
Yeah. Wow. We want to know what's in that package, brother.
Now I apologize. I did it looks bigger than it is. Once you break that open, there's a smaller box inside, but I had to package it that way. It was just the most cost-effective way to get it to you the fastest. And
man, this joint felt like well, definitely felt like birthday because it arrived either yesterday or today. So I was like, man, that's right on time.
Nice. Yeah, man. Glad. Okay.
So
you got a box too.
If y'all ready, or if that's what you want to do, then we'll go ahead and crack this joker open.
Let's do it,
man. Let's bust it open.
Well, we crack that pack.
I see you, Stu, with that box. I saw that box.
That's what I'm saying. Crack that pack, baby. Crack it.
So man, what it is right now is this was my man Spadeonomics right there. He definitely blessed me right here with the this is the grail. Let me tell y'all, if anybody collects the hip hop variants, this is the grail. This is the one that everybody wants. This is the rare joint. This joint, you know what I mean? And for me, it wasn't about the value of it or the fact that it's, it's expensive as hell. That had nothing to do with it for me. For me, it's my favorite album. It's one of my favorite albums, top 5 all-time albums. And I just, very sentimental, had to have this. And, we look out for each other. Comic dudes, we comic community, we look out for each other. We see something that somebody needs that we got and we can, make a good deal. We definitely bless each other. And
yes, sir.
After it was easy, it took me some while working on my man.
Yes, sir.
I had to work on him and give him a real godfather. But that box he's opening up right there is what I gave him for this one comic. That's how much I needed it. That's how.
I'll tell you one thing, man. Whenever you pack comics, that is how you do it. So anybody that's like, yo, how do you pack comics? Yes, this is how you properly pack, ship, box, comic books that you're gonna ship to people.
Word up. Yo, Nathan, Stranger Danger in the building. What's good, bro?
What's up, Nate?
Yep. So yeah, man, we like I said, for everybody that just came in, we had a show planned for the day, but the guest had to bail for an emergency, and we hope that she's all right and that everything works out. But in the meantime, we put together this emergency panel of the comic dudes to have a dope show for y'all. Black Mist 1981, what's good, brother? Black Mist in the building, long time fan, long time viewer.
Yo. To tell y'all too, me and Spade got to go to a Comic-Con. Also, want to let y'all know too. Spade, tell them about it.
Oh yeah, we
get into it. We went down to Jackson, Mississippi to the Mississippi Con. It was actually Cook's first official Comic-Con that he went to. Wow, and nice. Man, we get down there like. I was so happy that he had a ball, man. We got to talk to people, got to meet people. My wife, she met Billy D. Williams, got his autograph on a pop and on a comic book, a Star Wars comic book. And I was like, she was like, man, he looks so good. I was like, it's Billy D. He's supposed to.
Yo, Colt 45. Baby.
Mr. Colt 45, man.
And then, so me and Cook were walking around and she was just filming, talking to people and different cosplayers, different vendors, artists, people that sell comic books. And I was like, when I say that Cookz is the bridge that really connects a lot of people. He really showed it then, man. It's just like, yo, he'd talk to people that were from, golly, some people from up north somewhere, some from Florida, and yo, they like, where y'all from? We from Alabama. And he talk and exchange information. Well, how y'all like Jackson? Like, well, we like it a lot. We down here at the convention. Y'all got to come back down here. So he'd have met so many people, man. I was just like really excited for him, and it was just a great venue to be at. The first day we were there, the line was literally over a mile long, so we could not get in the building.
Damn! Wow, that's crazy, man. I'm glad y'all got to go, man. And we finally getting the Comic-Cons back, man. They starting to come back, and it's a beautiful thing, man. I can't wait. I'm trying to get to. I got the press pass to BlurredCon, which is later this month. So hopefully I can make it to that as press backstage, press pass and all of that, so I can get to talk to the people and all that good stuff. I see you smiling, Spade. Let's see. What did you get?
Okay. First of all, I got that Batman Last #1. That's a pretty dope variant right there.
That's the Virgin variant.
That's a Virgin variant.
Yeah.
What's it say on the back? I think it was only 500 made or 1,000 made.
Yeah,
like that.
only 500. This one it says 474. If anybody can see it, 474 of 500.
Nice. Yep. That's,
that's
one of my favorites, man. I blessed you with it. That's one of my favorites.
Deceased #1. I dig this cover. I dug this series, man. And this one is like 1014 of 1500. So I'm like, wow, that is man.
Word up, man. Yo, you deserved it.
Then there's this Detective Comics, the full variant. I like that.
Nice.
Oh,
that's nice. I like that.
Definitely.
What's up, people?
Tiger? What's good, man?
What's good? Got full house.
Yeah, man. We got
in the house. What's up?
We got a nice panel today, man. Nice. Spade is just unboxing the package that I sent him in trade for the Illmatic. He blessed me with the Illmatic, and I sent him a whole box of joints.
Nice.
Nice.
What's good, Spadeonomics? What's good, Lee?
What's good, Tiger? On the road.
Tiger, what's up, man?
Yeah, hey Tiger, we was on the road, man. We was on the road, so that's why we didn't get to connect on the phone. I apologize for that, man.
Nah, no problems, man. If later on tonight you free, we'll chop it up.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Cool. What else, Spade? What else? Okay, now that's a little. Nice, there was a few of them. It's Batman Prelude to the Wedding. There was Nightwing versus Hush. There's what?
Robin versus Ra's al Ghul. Batgirl versus the Riddler.
Yep.
And Harley versus Joker.
Yeah, man.
Those were all little books, man.
Yeah. Man. And one thing, like Reno, you were saying, I remember one of your videos, you were like, how I take care of my books. I'm like, you do yours the same way. You make sure they're in great condition, don't have any sponges, no folds or nothing. So it's like, I appreciate that.
Yeah,
just,
bro.
As your brother just trading, man, it's like you get books from people and they show them on here or on Instagram, and then like you get them live, and I'm like, really?
Yeah, man. It's a real letdown. It's nothing worse, man, than expecting you're gonna get some dope comic and you get it and it just ate up, man. Look like Frankenstein's forehead down the spine.
This one definitely don't look like Frankenstein's forehead. I dig that one. Thundercats #8.
Ooh. Yeah, man.
That's a gem right there.
Nice.
I wanted to give you the #1, but someone had just bought it.
Oh, that's all right. I'm kind of glad they did, because I sold one earlier this year too.
Nice.
So, and then City of War Ninja Turtle. Yes.
Now you told me that you had one or two of those, and I think that I gave you all the ones you don't have.
I got, let's see, 96, 97. I got that. 100. I already have that one, but I'm like, I can dig an extra copy too.
Okay.
So one to read, one to put up. You know how to
go. There you go.
And then 101, which that's pretty dope looking cover too. Leonardo kind of in solitude.
Right. Yeah, it's a really cool.
Yeah, that's real cool. Yeah.
And then I think these here what I got from you in the auction, man. Like, yo.
Oh right, yeah. You got those from the auction. That's right. The Shrieking Part 1 through 4. That's the variant. The gold cover variant. Yeah. That's
that is clean looking. Then number that's what 390, 391.
Love that cover.
Nice.
That is a nice cover.
392.
Oh, I remember
homage.
that.
Yeah, that's the homage to the old school Spider-Man when he first left the suit behind.
Yep.
Or the Spider-Man. Yeah, he's
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man no more. Right.
He quit being Spider-Man, and then there's 393.
Mm-hmm. And that's all part of the story. It's a little run.
Here's that original cover of 390 that he sent me.
Right. All in great condition. I was glad you got that, that particular set because they're really nice.
When I saw that, I was like, man, like nobody was bidding. Yeah, I bid on it. I'm like, I'll definitely do it. Hit them up before they get to it.
Yeah, man.
Now I'm going for your Coupe de Graces here.
Coup de grace. Word.
Coup de grace.
Ooh.
Oh man.
Wow.
Not a damn thing wrong with that cover.
No sir. No sir. No sir. Nothing at all.
Then there's that one.
Hey. Damn.
Beautiful.
Hey, is that first one a sketch one, or is it just a virgin cover?
Just a virgin cover.
No, the other one.
Oh, the first one? No, I think it's a virgin cover too. Don't look like a sketch.
That one, I think both of them. There's only 500 made. Period in the world. There's only 500 made of those. So yeah, man. I wanted to really bless you, man, because
Hey, look here. I'm sleeping with these two tonight.
Don't mess them up.
Just like that,
right?
It's a good thing they tag and slab.
Yeah, right.
But man, thank you, I really appreciate that. And I've been the past 2 days I've been redoing my geek room, so I made some room for it since I bought that static #1 slab from Amp. And I'm like, now I got 3 slab books in less than 2 days.
Nice. Nah, and I wanted to do that because to keep it a buck, Spade actually sent me this and he was like, man, just take it. Like he was just gonna give me this. And just because he did it like that, I was like, nah, man, I gotta bless my dog. So I sent him a box.
Well, and I knew, especially like what I was kind of going through at the time, I knew that if something happened, I wanted to have somebody that would appreciate it. And I know any one of y'all would have appreciated that. So
yeah,
if something ever happens, I fall on hard times or whatever, I'm like, give my brothers my collection because I know they're gonna appreciate it.
Yeah, nah, because I had been working on him for a while, trying to come up with a trade that he would. And he was like, man, I don't know. As I kept adding more to it. Finally, I had that whole stack. But yeah, he was going through something, and he was like, man, I'm just gonna get out of comics. Period, man. I'm just gonna quit comics, man, and just do my other thing. And I was like, all right, I know he gonna be back. So when he gave me that like that, I was like, nah, he gonna be back, man. I can't do him like that. Can't take advantage of my dog like that. Definitely gotta bless you.
I definitely appreciate it, man, and much love, much respect.
Man, same to you. So, everyone been watching Loki, right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This last episode was crazy.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone's current on it.
Everyone's current, right? You all saw the last.
Yeah, we're all current. Yeah, we're all current.
I'm not. I'm a little behind on it, but go ahead because I'm like most people. Like, man, I don't want to spoil it. I'm like, I like spoilers because it's only gonna make me watch it anyway.
Okay, good. Nah, because we do it on Monday, and it airs Wednesday before, so it gives people plenty of time to see it. You know what I mean? If you haven't seen it by now, I just can't wait. So we gotta spoil it. But yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
I'm fine with it.
So it was crazy that we finally saw the timekeepers. Like I really thought they were gonna keep. They weren't like I thought we wasn't really gonna ever see them. They
Right.
killed
too.
Mobius. Right. Seemingly killed Mobius. That's what we thought. The after credit scene shows us though. When they zap Loki. Yeah, like a purgatory or something.
Yeah.
Because all the other Lokis was there already, so we know that they're gonna come back. But I think the big question, the big mystery that everybody's been wondering is, what is the timekeepers? Who's behind it? Can it really be real the way that they're explaining it? Because if it is, it kind of, it ruins everything else in the MCU, makes it all obsolete and pointless. Like it's already written, you know what I mean? Like I always thought this can't be the way they're explaining it. It can't be true. What did y'all think?
I told you how I feel about it, man. With Heimdall and the whole thing.
Right.
Like
Tiger, what about you?
I think the next top villain is the he's the one pulling the strings.
Gotta be, right?
I think it's Kang.
I think it's gonna be Kang. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Kang.
It's gotta
too.
be him, man.
Yeah.
Look at the statue faces. They look familiar. They resemble him too. Like,
because isn't Kang? Because that will introduce the Fantastic Four. Because Kang is like Reed Richards' son from the future.
Mm-hmm. And you know who else it would? We always looking for how they gonna bring the mutants in.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Kang brought Apocalypse in. Remember, he went back in time to like get Apocalypse because he was like the dude, and he wanted to like form an army and all of that, right? So this, Kang might.
Oh yeah,
Apocalypse is the first.
What was his name? Like 5,000 years ago, it was something Immortus, right?
En Sabinur?
No, Immortus. Kang.
Oh yeah.
Kang,
Kang was Immortus. Yeah.
He was he was like a pharaoh dude. Like,
yeah, so he could be a link to that too. Yeah.
Because in the comics they do. They he had something to do with Apocalypse. The first, because they're both ancient Egypt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And, but I wanted to. I found this because listen, I buy comics to sell. I go and look forward at pre-orders, like what comics are going to be coming out all the way up to like October. And a lot of the times they have the pictures already of the covers of these comics. So while I was doing my, making my list, I came across this.
Yeah.
So that's it right there. That's confirmation right there. Kang and the Timekeeper. That's it. Like, and this is the new. That's Kang #1. So when the new Kang's got a new comic coming out, and that's one of the variants. That's the Peach Momoko variant cover, and that
makes sense.
It all right there.
Well, it makes sense because that's what Kang deals with. Time. He's a time traveler.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He time travels. He brings weaponry and people from the future and back and forth, and that's kind of his power. That's his thing. So it definitely falls in line with the show and the whole Timekeepers thing. And I think a lot of people kind of suspected that, like you guys said, you kind of thought it might be Kang, but there's a lot of theories. But for me, that does it all. That's confirmation.
Yeah.
You also see at the end credits, and someone said it, and I was about to say it. The Avengers Tower was destroyed.
Mm-hmm.
They showed that too in the post credit.
Yeah, because I think
I missed it when I first watched it, but then I heard about it today, and I was like, "Oh shoot!"
Yep, and that's another sign right there. That's another sign that they're gonna be changing the MCU dramatically. They're gonna kind of try to. I'm afraid that they're gonna, pretty much wipe out all the OG characters. You know what I mean? And like they already got rid of Stark. They already got rid of Cap.
Yeah, I can see it.
Will be a new timeline, because like you said, the Doctor Strange multiverse of madness. It's gonna be I mean, that title should say alone. It's gonna be something crazy. Like
Crazy.
We might just be in the next phases. It might be a completely different timeline.
That's kind of like what they're talking about with the Spider-Man movie too. Having 2 or 3 different Spider-Man in it, so you're gonna get a lot of multiverse exploration.
Well, they're supposed to enter with Spade. They're supposed to enter the Spider-Verse on that one, and that's where we're gonna get the different Spider-Mans.
And it's weird. It's funny because now that you said that, like that's Sony, right? And then you got the MCU doing it. DC's doing it because they got Michael Keaton coming back.
He's confirmed too.
Right. Yeah, because they're supposed to be doing
Flashpoint.
Flashpoint. Yeah.
I can't wait for that, man.
Have y'all heard the kind of the most recent news on it? Like, apparently in Michael Keaton's Batman world, there was no Superman, but there was a Supergirl.
Wow.
Wow.
So since they cast Supergirl, she's gonna be in that world, but there was like no mention of Superman in it.
That would make sense. That's dope.
How did we know? How do we know what was up with Superman in the Michael Keaton universe?
From what I read, he just never really existed. I guess either his pod got knocked off course or he wasn't born. One of the two.
It could have been like his pod took the same fate as Supergirl's. Like she didn't arrive till later,
right?
And then he arrived first, and she arrived right. But there's also a storyline where Darkseid finds Superman, and takes control of him and raises him and makes him into this Mongol of a soldier that leads his armies to take over different parts of, and they eventually come to Earth.
Comic? I want to read that storyline.
Yes, sir. That's a comic, a cartoon, the whole 9 yards. We brainwash Superman because you got Granny Goodness. She brainwashes people, things of that nature, and she, So you got that. I mean, it could be a lot of different things because you got in the DC universe, they experiment a lot with different versions. Like we had the Superman Red Sun. If you haven't read Superman Red Sun, please read it. That's one of the best comics I have.
It's good.
I saw the animated movie was dope.
And the anime was dope too, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
The anime was on point, man. It was straight up on point.
They kept it sort of close to the book, man.
Yeah, because speaking of the new gods, you also have
Mr.
Miracle.
Mr. Miracle.
Who's that?
And this is the first appearance of Hyman. Hyman is the one who taught Mr. Miracle everything he knows and showed him how to make a mother box. But Hyman created the mother boxes. He's one of the people. He's the creator of the mother boxes, and he's also the one that started liberating people from Granny Goodness, and one of them being Scott Free, who is the son of Highfather, who was also exchanged for boom. Orion. So Orion and Scott Free were exchanged. They were the children that were exchanged. And
Orion's son of Darkseid, right?
Yeah, he's Darkseid's son.
Yeah.
And Scott Free is Highfather's son.
Okay, and Scott Free is Mr. Miracle?
Yes, Scott Free is Mr. Miracle. He can escape from anything, anywhere, anytime, any place. And the person that taught him was Hyman.
Are you reading his new ones too, or tripping on the new Mr. Miracle?
Yeah. It's
Wasn't
like
that
like a psychedelic. It's like a psychedelic. Yeah, that's one of them. This was a variant cover that I didn't have, and so I got it because I like to cover it when I went to go. You know how you go into comic books, then they just not there. You got to be like, dang, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, Stu.
Yes, sir.
Stu, I also heard that DC is creating, because like you said, they're having all these different multiverses. They said they're creating a new multiverse where the Black Album never existed.
Ooh. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see that myself. I'm excited, man. To put the Gray Album up front like that, man.
Where the Gray Album was made first.
Yeah, we just skip over the Black Album altogether. I'm excited, man. I can't wait, man. I can't wait.
You heard that the shout out I gave you yesterday, right? On there.
Yeah. I was laughing. Yeah, I was laughing. I was like, you know
Gray?
what?
Oh, this is perfect. Perfect.
Hey man, I was laughing. Hey, that mix you did today, that RZA joint was hot.
Oh, thanks, man. I thought I didn't record it. I gotta repost it on YouTube. But
Nah, it didn't come up on. Yeah, you got to repost it. It didn't come up on.
Yeah.
I was on Twitch watching it, man. But it was, it was good.
His
man.
birthday and Inspector Deck's birthday is tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah, and 50.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. Yeah, Inspector Deck is dead. Inspector Deck is dead too. Now, have you ever listened to Inspector Deck and any of the stuff he did with Czarface?
Oh yeah. I got that album.
Yeah,
dope.
They're dope. I own all them joints. They just dropped one with MF Doom. I guess they must have had some extra vocals or whatever that they did when they did the album with him. Yeah, it's called Super What, and it's nice. It's nice, real nice. Yeah, I get a chance to check out Super What.
Dave Begun that does a lot of mashups like I do. He did a lo-fi Doom. He got a bunch of lo-fi dope beats and put Doom on the beats. I didn't hear it.
I gotta check it out. I ain't hear him. Yeah, because I follow because of you. I followed David Begun. I follow him, man. I bought his whole catalog, man. Did you did you guys ever check out the album by Evidence? You guys ever check out Evidence's new album that he just dropped?
Oh, I didn't even know he dropped a new album. Nah.
Yeah, it's
Evidence is dope.
Yeah, Evidence. Yeah, this new album he just dropped. This I'm gonna be honest. It's all that.
Yeah,
man, it's all that.
Dope.
Yo, did y'all happen to, out of the last 3 to 4 weeks, on the hip hop, on the music level right now, what's y'all opinions on the last couple verses we done seen?
The last couple of verses?
Yes.
Of who?
Of what?
I can't tell you about the second to last one because I ain't watch it.
Which one?
Bow Wow and
hey, now I got some thoughts on that. I ain't
even waste my time, brother. I ain't waste my time, brother.
DJ hey, y'all been in my head. Cause I went on ahead and watched the replay, right? And I can understand why. You know what I'm saying, you don't like the music and all that. Cause I ain't never bought one of the albums either. But just to see them two young dudes up there doing that and not like out in the streets doing something or acting, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they ain't being like,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? That part I enjoyed, and them throwing shots at each other because we all have watched them both grow up. So that part was fun. As far as the music, I'm with y'all. But it was good to see them two not dead or in jail or
like a lot of these young rappers are doing.
Like a lot of these rappers.
Nah, you got a point there. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I took it. So that's what made me watch it, because I'm like, look at these two little dudes. I remember when they were little boys, and now, you know, blah blah blah. But that's about it. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
I see your point on that. Nah,
you got a good point. You got a good point there, Cook. Because a lot of times when guys they get older, especially when they start out young, you know what I mean? Look at Todd Bridges. Look at you know, Webster and all of them. They start out young, man.
Young, you get,
OG Lee, buddy. But it's true. Look at them. They all start. They all start out young, and then look what happened, bro. They start wilding. They get their money and
drugs.
No, you're right, man. Drugs, alcohol, and the Black Album. I get it, man. Yeah, I get it, man.
Yo, shout out to Ludo's Way and Angelo Bolanos for joining us, man. And the chat was good, y'all. And I just say there's a message on here from Apitz bin Senin. It sounds like a Middle Eastern name, and he says, "Hi guys."
Is it Abin Sur?
No, Apitz bin Senin. You know, like Bin Laden, bin Senin. But he says, "Hi guys, can I have a request for Reno Noir and Cookz? Can you show the full design of the T-shirt you're wearing now with standing full screen and move microphone in front of you? Thanks." So I think you want to see our shirts, Cookz.
Oh yeah, you want to see what shirt you got on. Yeah.
Well, that's what I just wanted to do was look for this. So here you go, brother. This is the shirt.
Yeah, that's hard right there. That's hard.
G.I. Joe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's hard.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
that's hard.
That's why I had to get the shirt, because this is one of my favorite covers, man. That's one of my favorite covers.
That's
I was like, oh, shit.
That's dope.
Thank you.
That's dope. I like
You want
it.
to see
I ain't
Cook's
even-
shirt?
And then he wants to see Cookz. Let me get
All right.
Cookz up here. All right, brother.
See what Cook's got working with.
Basically, it's the
No
shirt.
hate.
No hate, and it's
Oh.
showing everybody. It's the Pantene. How you say it? Pantone.
Pantone.
It's got the number and basically every one of us human beings has a color. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how it is from the pink all the way to the blackest of the black. You know what I'm saying? But we all come from that shade. Right. Hashtag no hate. So that's where that comes from. You know
that's
what I mean?
That is nice.
And I can't remember. It's a lady, a white lady with white hair, and she teach this. She used to be a teacher. I can't think of her name.
I'm talking about the lady with the blue eye, brown eye experiment.
Yeah, her. She preaches and teaches this all the time.
Have you guys seen that? Nice. She does an experiment. Yeah, it's called the blue eye, green eye, or something like blue eye, brown eye experiment. And what she does is puts all the blue-eyed people and all the brown-eyed people and separates them, regardless of skin color. And she discriminates against one of the eye colors, right? And does a live thing, and you see the people bugging out, like getting all offended and really like taking it for real, like.
Right.
It's funny because when she starts the thing, you can see everybody going like, yeah, you know, I'm not gonna trip, like it don't matter, you know what I mean? But then she really makes them feel it. You know, it's very effective. Yeah, you got to check it out. There's definitely videos of it. I have Reno. Yeah, it's dope. Oh, you have that same comic, Kareem? Oh, you've seen that? Okay, right. Yeah, she started in the '60s, right? Yeah, man, Jane Elliott, I think, right?
Jane Elliott.
Yeah, she's a teacher. She did it. She originally did it in her classroom of, I think, 5th graders or 4th graders or something like that. That was where she first did it, and they filmed it. It was like a big story in the '60s, like back in the day. Yeah, and she still does it with you know, holds big seminars or whatever, and does the experiment.
Get out.
It's dope.
Nice.
Yeah, look it up, Jane Elliott. Yeah, look that up.
So that's where that shirt's from, Cookz, from her, Jane Elliott.
Yes, sir. I got it off Amazon. When I seen it, I got it off Amazon, and I was watching one of her shows, and she had a saying that I liked. So I said, I'm gonna check Amazon out and see if they got one of her shirts or something like that. And then I seen this, and I was like, you know, with me being in Alabama, this is something that a lot of Alabamians and the neighbors need to see. They need to understand this. You know what I mean? And a lot of people have looked at it and say, "Oh, that's cool," but then when they actually look at the you know, the letters and look at the colors, they start putting their hand up against my shirt, like, "Oh, I think I'm that one. Oh, I think I'm this one." I'm like, you know, that's what it's for. Learn something.
Right.
I would have been like Corona.
Yeah.
Like,
Back up.
Stop. Get back. Corona. Back. All right, we still in a pandemic.
So y'all think these last 2 episodes, you think they're gonna have Kang show up, or that'd be probably too big for this, right?
I don't think we're gonna see.
Right? I hope so. I'm hoping they do, but if not,
maybe a clue though, right?
Kang. Yeah, I think that we might get a clue, but we're not gonna see Kang until the MCU, till the movie.
In a movie, right?
The big, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I think. I think it's too big of something to do on one of these shows.
On a streaming.
You think so?
Yeah, I do.
Y'all gonna pay $30?
They showed Thanos at the end of Avengers. You know, when they defeated Loki, and then you have the post credit scene with the
scene. Yeah, I was thinking that too. And they might do like, I could see them doing like a post credit scene where you like see a guy from behind and he like turns around and it's Kang, and then, you know, they cut it.
Because he's supposed to be in Quantumania, so they might do it in the Doctor Strange movie.
Coming
up, or
that would make sense. Yeah, it would make a lot of sense. Because we do know everything's linking up. Yeah, everything links up. You know that much.
Yeah,
absolutely, man. And according to this right here, remember this is already confirmed. That's a confirmed comic book variant cover that's already, you know, going. Like, I've already pre-ordered it. It's already for sale. This is not nothing, no fan made up or none of that. That's a real comic book.
Pre-order me one of those.
That's a real comic book, right? Yeah, it's gonna blow. I'm gonna order a few. Yeah, well, I can get them right.
Let me ask y'all something. July 12th is supposed to be when we get to see some of this the new Spider-Man trailer, right? But,
okay.
But because of what's going on in Loki and the way Marvel got things set up, it might get pushed back. You know what I'm saying?
Well, that's saying that it might be something that's in there that will spoil something. Then.
Yep.
Yeah.
That they can't reveal.
That they can't reveal. Oh, we gotta find a way to get a hold of that trailer.
We just might
show it here first.
With my man, with the power of the Comic Crusaders, that Six Element is now part of Comic Crusaders officially. Al Mega, he definitely gets shit. Early
inside info early.
Yeah, for real. Mm-hmm.
So you're not gonna pay $30 to Disney, right, to watch Black Widow, right?
No, I'm not paying that. I'm sorry, brother. I'm sorry, brother. That's not gonna happen. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna light up my NVIDIA Shield. And,
that's all you got to say.
I'm going.
Thank you, Tag. Yes, Tag. I'm going downstairs, and that's how we getting down. I paid enough for that shield. It's gonna pay for that movie, so we going.
I'm going. That's how that's going.
I already paid my $30.
They messed up the anticipation for that, man. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not. I want to see it, but I'm not like.
Yeah.
We knew it was supposed to come out, and then he just kept pushing it and pushing it. And I'm like,
Yep. Yeah, it was like you said, the anticipation was there, and then it died out, man. It's been too much going on, and now we still want to see it.
I think Dr. Dre Detox album.
Phenomenal, right?
Hey, I'm gonna make it even more interesting.
I mean, listen, in their defense, I can understand why they charge 30 bones for it, but to me, you gotta look at it like this: I buy only 4K movies. They cost almost $30 if you don't catch them on sale. So you want me to pay you $30 to see this movie as many times as I want, plus play a yearly subscription. So if my yearly subscription runs out, my $30 is null and void. But if I just go buy a physical copy of the movie and pay $30 for it, and watch as much as I want forever. And if I don't feel like paying Disney that month, I can still watch that movie.
Right.
People don't be fooled like they fooled you with the Black Album. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Physical media, support physical media. Okay, don't say just because it's digital is easier and all that. Get your physical media, people, and you can watch it as many times as you want. Same thing with music. Same thing with comic books, music. Why would I? Music, DJ Tiger. I know you understand. You have a whole music collection, right? You got a whole
on DVDs.
Yeah,
thank God I did it, because when my hard drive crashed, I was able to upload most of it.
Upload it back out, right? And that's smart because think about
store it just in case.
Hang on. Wait a second. Well, Cookz, what were you gonna say, bro?
Toy reveals. I had seen this the other day. Toy reveals. And OG Lee, you in the comic store, so keep a lookout. It's a Spider-Man Funko Pop, and his suit is supposedly to be mixed up with Iron Man reactor and Doctor Strange magic. So that might be.
Up.
Yeah,
so that's like a giveaway, right? That's like an early.
It's giving up. A lot of the Funko Pops that's coming out now is giving us just like that comic book you showed with Kang and the Timekeepers. From the sources that I was looking at, a lot of the toys that's been coming out last week and this week is giving us clues.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Is it the Homecoming Spider-Man?
Yes.
But it's an Iron Man.
Homecoming or Far Away? I believe it's the Far.
It's the Far Away.
Yeah,
it's the new one, right? What's the new one called?
Yes.
Far From Home.
Far From Home.
What was the last one called?
Homecoming.
Homecoming. And the first one was called what?
No, the first one was Homecoming. The second one was Far From Home. The third one is No Way Home.
No Way Home.
Okay.
That's the one that's coming out. No Way Home.
Oh, wow.
So this would be the No Way Home Spidey.
Yeah.
Okay. No Way.
Like Tiger said, DVD.
DVD.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I seen that the other day, and I was like,
this.
man, that's dope. So I gotta throw that at y'all, mention it to y'all.
Man, you said it. I don't see it,
that's
man. You
dope.
said it.
That's the
You
Batman.
said,
That's
okay. I'm
Which
looking
one?
at it
What's
now.
that,
Yeah.
Reno?
Okay,
That's
okay.
the
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
the Dark
What you
Knight.
think?
The
Ooh.
Dark Knight DVD.
Is that the trilogy or just the Dark Knight itself?
It comes. It's got
Wait, that's a DVD case?
DVD.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
dope.
thought it was a mask. I thought you about to put
Yo,
it
I
on.
did too. Yeah, I thought it was a mask too.
Oh,
I
you
was
about to
like,
put
wait
the
a
Batman
minute.
mask on? What's he doing?
Wait. All right, Mr.
That's
Cookz,
dope.
that comes out 8/1. That comes out 8/1. It comes out August 1st. Is the release date for that. In spite of me, that Funko Pop. And that's a dope Funko Pop too, man. I don't collect them, but I'll get that one. Yeah, I'll get that one.
Wow.
That's definitely.
You can go to GameStop Reserve that joint.
You already know.
You what? I'll be there tomorrow morning, first thing.
What's the next Marvel series coming out after when Loki's done? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I didn't hear anything either. And they said they were gonna do something.
They're supposed to do the What If, but that's animated.
What if?
She-Hulk? Ain't it She-Hulk?
She-Hulk. Yeah, She-Hulk.
And Hawkeye's
They're
supposed
supposed
to
to
come
be
out
doing
too.
Hawkeye, and it's supposed to be doing Daredevil, right?
But they'll probably be around
Daredevil?
Christmas,
No.
probably.
Daredevil again.
I think it'll be She-Hulk. Filming it right now
She-Hulk, right?
Yeah, She-Hulk is definite.
because they're filming it.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but that's gonna be like sort of like WandaVision, right? Where it's going to talk about her being more like a lawyer than She-Hulk.
Yeah, she's not. Yeah, she's gonna be the lawyer, and then but she'll still be She-Hulk. I guess I don't know. She's gonna be like green in court. I don't know.
And I don't know why this is important, but I just saw on the website that Megan Thee Stallion is gonna be on She-Hulk. I'm like,
I saw
That's
that,
not
man.
Why?
The Cooks might find it important, but I don't.
she gonna defend her, I guess. For her being
Yeah, we got
shot.
Hawkeye. Yeah, Hawkeye. What if She-Hulk? Moon
Well, they
Knight.
got all these movies coming out too, so
Moon Knight?
maybe that's
Moon
why
Knight.
it's pretty hit.
Oh,
Miss
Moon
Marvel.
Knight. That's right.
Yeah, Secret Invasion.
Oh yeah.
Armor Wars.
Why is there such an echo right now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't forget, guys, Ironheart.
Ironheart.
Dude,
All coming out this year though.
your thing was.
Yeah, I don't know if they 20.
Yeah,
Check,
thing is
check,
echoing still.
Wow, it's somebody else's mic is picking it up.
Is it? Yo, white
All right, let me mute everybody one at a time, and then we'll check. Yeah, it's still there for Cooks. Let's see. My bad. Check.
Mm-hmm.
Check. Still there for Lee. Tiger. Check. It's way delayed. Check. Check 1 2. Check. Hello. Wow. All right, Stu. Check 1 2 3.
Oh.
Yo. That's everybody, isn't it?
It might be the host mic.
Try it again.
It might be the host mic.
Check. All right, I'm gonna turn.
I hear what you say. So I heard it every time Reno said check, I could hear it.
Maybe if you got the YouTube playing in the background on your computer, that might be it.
Yeah, it's feedback. Yes.
It sounds like, but why? But it's muted. You know what it might be? I know what it might be. Might be my camera is picking up.
Oh, your camera mic.
Yeah. Huh.
Sound like Illuminati.
Yeah.
Hey, since you mentioned Illuminati, did anybody see the BET Awards?
Oh Lord, nope.
Nah, I heard about it. I heard about it, but I didn't
none
see
of that
it.
stupid shit.
Yeah, I heard about
none of them award shows in years.
I didn't see it, Cooks, but I heard about it.
You mean the AKA porn, gay porn show?
Yeah. Yeah, I seen
crazy, man.
I seen the snippet of the Nas X thing, but I didn't see the whole show. That was it. I seen this. That's sad, man. I mean,
really all them award shows, man, they all whack, man. All of them. Grammys. They had a big 100-foot bed on there with Megan Thee Stallion. What's her name?
I don't
want porn scene.
Crazy, hey Reno. Reno, go to cam/mic and then switch it. See if your mic's on. Just the one mic you're using off. If it's on default, take it off and switch it.
But that's weird. I just did it out the blue.
Yeah, because it was fine.
Yeah.
See, okay, I've got it. The mic is the mic. But the camera is the camera. Like the camera has a mic, but it shouldn't be picking up the mic from the camera if I have it set to this mic.
I feel like I'm in a dream.
Technology.
Yeah. The more money, more problems, more technology.
Remember you guys was having the same issue on the Friday show? You and Tiger. You guys were having the same issue with you echoing, and then you turned off echo cancellation on one of your mics and turned it on the other one or something.
Oh yeah. I didn't hear, but y'all heard it. And then as soon as I turned off the echo or put it on, then it was fine.
Yeah, he turned his on, and I turned mine off. Right, Tiger?
Yeah.
Start doing this though. It wasn't doing it before. Oh well.
How's that?
I just checked cancellation.
Yeah, I just unchecked mine to see if that would do it.
All right, let me cover my mic on my camera. It's still doing it? Yeah, so it's not even my camera.
Yeah.
What the hell, man?
Yeah, it's better.
What about that?
Check 1, 2. All right, sounds good, right?
Uh-oh.
I think it's good now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
I don't hear no echo.
Give me a mic check. Spade, say something.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yep. All right, so I guess we got rid of the echo.
Yeah, but on my end, it sounds quality is bad.
Oh, yeah,
it's still
there.
little feedback.
Yeah?
I can hear you, but volume sounds like that.
Yeah.
I know.
Damn. Teddy Riley jumped from our sports show to this show.
Check.
He had bad reception earlier.
That sound better?
Yeah, you sound way better now.
Okay, and no echo. Cool. So we got it. All right.
Not on you, but I can hear myself echo. I think I hear myself in your background.
I don't hear no echoes no more. Does everybody in the chat?
Echo.
You do?
I hear me.
I don't hear
Yeah, I
echo.
hear Tiger now. Yeah, I hear Tiger now.
Yo,
Nobody's
don't hear
echoing
me.
to me.
I don't hear Reno echo.
Stu got an echo. Kareem said.
Stu, you unchecked your echo cancellation or you checked it?
I think I unchecked it. Okay, I checked it.
Still echoing, right? And I'm echoing too, right?
Yeah, am I still echoing?
Okay, I checked it.
Everybody but Reno has an echo. That's what he said.
Wow.
I checked my echo cancellation. Should I uncheck
What
it?
the fuck? Nah, I don't know.
Try.
It's not that, because mine is checked.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was checked too.
All right, I just
But
checked
now,
my.
now when I uncheck mine, I don't hear it in my ear anymore.
I don't hear it either.
Oh,
No.
hear it either.
Not echoing.
That just now.
What about you, Lee?
I don't hear it in my ear.
I think it's gone now. Do y'all still hear the echoing?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, everyone's got. Okay, all right. I think we're good then.
They happy when it's live, man. It's just like
got a
that.
gremlin in
we
this.
definitely gonna have to edit this. Definitely gonna have to edit this video.
Yeah,
I'll make sure I don't say that.
hey,
Don't
look,
say nothing about
we didn't
BET
lose
no
one
more.
viewer. We didn't lose one viewer. Everybody's still here. Everybody's rocking with us because they love us and we love them, and it's cool. We all just hanging out. It's okay. We know stuff happens. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true.
We fix it. We get
That's
through
true.
it.
Well, let's get back to business. Miss Marvel.
What about it?
It's gonna be a Disney show. It's gonna be a Disney Plus show. Secret Invasion. The Armor Wars.
God, I can't wait for that.
And it's gonna start Don Chilton.
I'm excited about Secret Invasion. Well, I can care less for that Miss Marvel teenage.
Yeah, I'm not.
Thing.
What about Ironheart? Now, I'm excited for that.
Fuck yeah.
I know.
I'm
OG
excited.
Lee is into that too. For me, it's I just don't know anything about it.
Me either.
I don't know nothing about it. I know who Riri Williams is. I know she's Ironheart, and I know that I'm happy about the fact that they're not like replacing Tony Stark. It's not like, she's not even Iron Man. She's Ironheart. So it's not. We're not changing characters.
We're not doing it to appease some SJWs.
Right.
Exactly. That's true.
Right.
That's
what they should always be doing. You know what I'm saying?
Always. Definitely. And this is another cover that I saw for all my Scottie Young Black Panther fans. This one is dope. I can't wait for that. Dude, look at that.
I'm glad you brought that up, Reno.
No, I had that.
Wakanda Forever, y'all. We're gonna have Namor, Namora, Atuma, and every cast member from the last one. Plus, we might get the appearance from Dr. Doom.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
That's what they're talking about?
It's gonna be like it's gonna be like an Atlantis Wakanda type thing from what I saw the other day.
Because there was an Easter egg in I think was it Endgame, right? No, the post credit scene of
the earthquake underwater.
Yeah. And they were saying something about that, and saying like that was probably Atlantis.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because you got to bring Namor in there, especially if you plan on doing Fantastic Four.
Definitely.
Yeah, that all connects to it too. Yup.
Who got EBT for sale? 200 for 80.
Who is that? Was it Ed Santos?
Yeah.
Y'all off the chain, man.
So speaking of Marvel,
so what about Moon Knight? Anybody excited for Moon Knight?
Oh, that's another one that's supposed to be coming. Right?
That's what. Yeah. Man. That's one of the. That's the one I'm anticipating the most. That's the one I can't wait for.
Yeah, that might be a sleeper. You know what I mean? Like, because he's like a B-list dude. You know,
right?
Yes, he is.
Well, in the comic community right now, like, he's very popular. Like, he's huge. Like all his first appearances are like skyrocketing in value.
Oh, damn. Man.
They can't. You can't even get a first appearance of Moon Knight right now. Like, yo, and
I'm trying. I'm still trying. I'm bidding on one on eBay as we speak, bro.
Yeah, you gonna pay some money. Pay out the ass. Oh yeah.
I got my limit. I threw my limit in there, and that's it.
That's it.
No higher than that, bro. I'm not even. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got for him.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm lucky. I'm lucky I got this. Bro. I'm lucky I got this raw for the price I got it for.
That's clean.
Yeah, that's a dope book. And Moon Knight right now, like I was saying, in the comic community is huge. He's got a new comic coming out, and that's what they're doing. Like, when the MC, that's what they're doing now. Like when MCU pops, like when characters are brought back to life or whatever for the MCU, they start a new comic,
start a new series, start a new yeah. I noticed that a lot too.
Yep.
And then remember I was saying, I think I said this on a show way before when Marvel didn't have the Fantastic Four and X-Men rights, they deaded the Fantastic Four like in the comics.
Yeah,
like
they did.
Like,
yeah,
where they got on some petty shit. Like, okay, you gonna keep doing these movies messed up, not give us the rights? Then they dead in the comic books. Like, damn.
They did the X-Men. Everybody, they did the X-Men.
Yep.
All of them, man. It was like, but you know what? It's because Fox didn't want to cooperate. They didn't want to play by the rules. They didn't want
to make a movie authentically.
yeah, all of that, man.
With
so
substance.
Marvel was like, you know what? Yeah, Marvel was like, all right, we got something for you. We ain't bringing nothing out comic book wise.
Yeah.
So
the only thing they're gonna be focused on is you trash ass movies you keep putting out.
Exactly, and they and
then they rewrote their whole universe.
There's a new there's a couple of new trailers out, but since we're talking about the MCU right now, have y'all seen the new Shang-Chi trailer?
Nah.
No.
Yeah, I have.
Do we have the new Shang-Chi trailer?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to watch it. I'll probably put my thing on mute.
All right, avert your eyes. Avert your eyes, Tiger.
Because I want to be shocked because they keep showing everything.
Cook said, bring it.
Bring it.
We got 9.
Well, you just had a bad experience. You just had a bad experience.
Exactly. I keep having them.
Right.
All right, here we go. Let's see the Mandarin.
Throughout my life, the 10 rings gave our family power. If you want them to be yours one day, you have to show me you are strong enough to carry them.
You are a product of all who came before you. The legacy of your family. You are your mother. And whether you like it or not, you are also your father.
I told my men they wouldn't be able to kill you if they tried. Glad I was right.
You're just a criminal who murders people.
Mandarin, baby, Mandarin.
Speak to me, boy.
I thought I could change my name, start a new life, but I could never escape his shadow.
My son,
big ass lion.
Can't run from your past.
Is this what you wanted?
You got this.
Thank you.
That's gonna be dope. Tiger, you come back.
So now we know what happened to Abomination.
Right. We got Abomination right there. Yeah, the real Mandarin. That's right, Lito. Definitely. And super dope. But that's gonna be dope. Yeah, man, like, yo, they I was heartbroken when the Mandarin turned out to be fake in Iron Man 3. Like, I really wanted to see Mandarin, man. I was
Listen, man, you are not alone. A lot of people were highly upset, right, and demotivated.
I wasn't
when it just turned out the way it did.
Upset. I mean, I'm like, don't get me wrong. I was kind of like, that was messed up because the buildup was so great to it, and then you give us this. But I was just like, all right, continue on with the movie. I actually like the story of Iron Man 3 out of all 3 of them, but I like the first movie the best. But seeing this Shang-Chi, this trailer,
yeah,
I haven't been excited about a character that I don't know that much about since the Guardians of the Galaxy came out.
Right.
Okay. Wow.
This is another like
That's
characters
a strong statement.
Characters that we not, that aren't super popular. They're not Spider-Man. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like side character like Guardians of the Galaxy were, unknown unless you were a comic, into comics, the actual books. You know what I mean? Like you didn't know about Guardians of the Galaxy, sleeper hit. And the only problem that Guardians, those are my favorite out of all the MC movies. Guardians of the Galaxy are my favorite. But every movie after Guardians tried to be funny.
Like Guardians. Try to be like Guardians.
Try to be like Guardians with the jokes and trying to be funny all the time, and it kind of hurt. It kind of hurt the movies, but you can't.
But it's what they. But Reno, it's what they always do. Like,
yes, okay, that's Hollywood.
Perfect example. Batman.
Yeah.
The Nolan Ryan Batmans has spawned this reality, no utility belt wearing Batman. That okay, it worked for those 3 movies. It's done. It's time to move on to something else. Give us a new look. Give us a new feel. Give us a whole new formula for Batman. Instead of this, we try to make it like the Dark Knight series. All right, it worked for when it was good, but now it's time to move on. Every Batman movie doesn't have to do that.
Yeah, like that. The black suit Batman was 89 Keaton. Like that's what started the black suit Batman, and then now every Batman is an all black suit.
I want a blue and gray Batman. That's what
it's a dope idea, but man, I really do want to see a blue and gray Batman. Like that would be sick. Like that's the one thing we never see in the movies. That's
what about the chat? Is the chat? How many people in the chat want to see a blue and gray Batman? Oh, go ahead, Lee.
Kareem said one character they never showed the potential of is War Machine. That suit is sick. Yo, yeah, that's got to be. I know that's Kareem's favorite. Kareem is a gun fanatic. Like he's a marksman. My man got a whole arsenal in his crib. A real arsenal, not no play shit.
Yeah, he's like Arsenal from DC Comics. Arsenal.
He's the Punisher. You know what I mean? Like he's the Punisher. Yo, shout out to Ali ALC in the building, in the chat right now. Ali Alk. He's writing his own comic that he's drawing, I think, and writing, and he's putting that together. We're gonna have him on the show Wednesday. He's gonna on indie review day talking about his thing, and then he's also gonna sign up for the artist showcase because he's also an MC.
Nice.
So he's on the artist showcase on Fridays at 6. Maybe not this Friday, but the one after. So yeah, man. Shout out Ali.
Yeah, and shout out to my partner in Texas, Raw family. I told him to check out our last show on for the showcase, and he's an artist out of Texas that I'm gonna be sending y'all way. Hopefully y'all will dig his tunes, and he got a great following, so you know what I mean. Hopefully y'all dig him.
Definitely. Yeah. That's gonna be awesome. Yeah, and Deadpool. Yeah.
Now, is there a new? I heard did anybody see the new He-Man trailer? For Netflix.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna talk. Well, I guess that's the segue. We're gonna talk about that real quick. He-Man, Revelation, Retaliation. Revelation, I think, right?
Revelation is Revelation.
Masters of the Universe, Revelations, and yeah, it's coming on Netflix, coming soon. My man Klep from Comic Crusaders has already done a reaction to it. He's seen it, he got the early access, and from what I've seen, like every character that we know from He-Man is gonna be there. Like every toy you had, they manifesting. They're gonna be like, I saw the dude with remember the guy where you turn his head, he had the eyeball right here.
Cyclops. Yeah, Cyclops.
He's in it. He was in it, powerful as hell, had a whole little cult following and stuff. So I saw Beastman, remember the orange guy with the fangs and all of that. Beastman, he's gonna be he looks phenomenal.
Did they have Merman? They had Merman.
Merman, Skunk Man. They even got Skunk Man. Blasting out
Ram. Cloud. If you ever noticed, Cyclops was the only one that didn't have man after his name.
Yeah. Yep, they were all man.
Oh man, yeah.
Well, Skeletor also. Skeletor.
Technically, Man at Arms, because his name came at the beginning of his.
Right. Yeah. But it's still man up in there.
But
and
it's
then
still man
She-Ra,
up in there.
Yeah.
Still a man up in there. Yeah.
But She-Ra, what's what's the other name? The other name. What's the other the warrior chick?
Teela.
Now is Teela and She-Ra different people?
Yes.
Okay. And do they ever be in the same like universe?
No. Yes and no.
Very
They're
rare.
from different planets. But they're in the same universe. Like She-Ra's from
something.
Yeah,
like,
she's from Teela's from Eternia, and She-Ra's from Etheria or something like that. What's the name of her planet? Is it Etheria or something?
I forgot the name of her planet, but I do know like
what were you gonna say, Spade though? What were you gonna say?
I was talking about going on what Stu was saying when Teela being from Eternia, I forgot where She-Ra was from, but like when the old continuity, when she was a baby, she was taken to another planet because she's Prince Adam's twin sister.
Yeah,
that's all. She's one of them is his sister. Which one's his sister?
She-Ra with Adora.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah. She-Ra is He-Man's sister. Evelyn hangs out with Skeletor.
Right.
Teela is Man at Arms' daughter or adopted daughter or something like that.
And that's the one. Skeletor. She's kind of the romantic interest for He-Man, right?
Not really.
Teela?
No?
It's kind of like she respects him more as a warrior type, and I'm like, you could kind of read in a little bit to where she would have a crush on him, but she doesn't let the duty come before romance. The mission comes before the romance.
Right.
She's got a huge part.
Because you know what? Because in the comic and in the TV show, she's supposed to be the love interest of Prince Adam, but she thinks he's a coward. Yeah, she thinks he's a coward.
You don't know he's He-Man,
but she doesn't know he's He-Man. Right? He really just portrays the cowardly role so that nobody really knows that he's He-Man.
Yeah.
Now I got a question.
Wait a minute, wait a minute, Spadeonomics, all you He-Man fans, especially Spadeonomics, you guys forgot about the Snake Man.
Oh, the Snake Man?
Yeah.
Shoot, them guys, man. Yeah, I know. In the old He-Man cartoon,
his
a lot.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, his Fangor and all them.
Yeah.
I mean, they were. Now OG Lee's like, oh yeah. She was like, wait a minute, I forgot about them. Cobra Khan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you forgot about Lord Grass, all of them, Rat Lord.
Lord.
They were, I mean, some of them were cool characters. Like if you bought them the toys, they were cool.
Oh, for sure.
The TV show, the TV show, they got their butts kicked all the time.
Yeah.
Now, what were you about to say, Spade?
I was gonna ask, like, especially with all of y'all, Lee, you two, had y'all ever read the He-Man comic from like the last decade, like 2013 or whatever? Because they really revamped him. DC really revamped him, and I was like, when I picked it up and read it, and just saw like, wow, Skeletor ain't no punk no more. He kind of imprisoned He-Man and stuff. I'm like, that was a really cool twist the way they did it. So I want to get you, if y'all have read it, what were your thoughts on it?
Lee, you know about it, right?
Yeah, I read it. Like when they started doing He-Man, because they did a lot of crossovers too in the past. Like since you said,
He-Man. I was getting ready to say that. The last one I read was the Superman crossover. That was the last one I read.
There's
where he
one
tried
where
to pick up where Superman couldn't pick up He-Man's axe.
Yeah. There's an issue where someone's traveling through universes or times or something like that. I don't know if it's He-Man himself or just one of the characters. And they pass by, they land like in the present real quick, and the Daily Planet's in the background. Like dope as, I can't remember what the story is, but because like as soon as they put it out, man, like it's just been nonstop for He-Man. It's been a trip. Like
Wow.
It didn't like come out and then die down or nothing. It's still going. It's still popular.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, the show now, Kevin Smith show and all of that, man. Like it's definitely blowing up. Like He-Man is making a comeback. There's a lot of toys out. I was seeing the toys everywhere. Like when I first saw the toys, I was like, yo, like I ain't seen them.
Right?
I mean, like I wish that they for some reason I don't think they have the quality that they used to have. Like these new ones, maybe it's just because I was a kid, but I feel like the OG figures had way better like quality. I think these ones seem cheaper.
They
got the toys. Didn't Muncy had a couple of them, but his looked kind of dope.
Yeah,
they were articulated. Yeah. I was like, because remember the He-Man figures were real stiff. They just had the swivel waist action. Yeah, the shoulders. They just had the power punch action.
I think the one Muncy has are the ones where they're kind of tall and slink, more, tall and proportioned. Because like when we were kids, they were really stubby, really stocky.
Short and stubby.
They always bent over like they were taking a dump.
Right. I used to use mine for wrestlers.
Wrestlers, right.
That's what they were like. They were like wrestlers. Yeah.
But they have new toys that are like the old ones, the short, stout figure. But they've got some. I think the ones Muncy had are really dope, like more like Marvel Legends types, and I want to get those, man.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all this, and Cookz, he can attest to this. We gonna have to do a live or something, or whenever you get Amber on the show, and if you get her on the show from the store Reno, get her to show you this mountain, this wall of Masters of the Universe figures she got, because that stuff. I'm like, number one, they are collectors' items, and I'm like, that's not no cheap made stuff, and
he's got the real joint.
Different characters that like I never even heard of. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, they got another king. They got King Grayskull, Queen Grayskull. They got another big dude that basically you could look at it like the forerunner to He-Man, I should say. And I'm like, dude, now I'm looking at some of them like, yo, I ain't got enough room in my Spade cave for these, but I want some of these toys, man.
Yeah, she's got some dope. Like I couldn't wait to show her. She's got the USS Flag, the G.I. Joe aircraft carrier, displayed in the middle of the store. Yeah,
that's hard. That is hard. If you find
it's intact. It's intact, bro. Like it's the complete joint. She's got other like vehicles, a bunch of the OG vehicles all over it. Man, look, it's really dope.
Cookz over there shaking your head. What you got, Cookz?
Because what he talking about, like when I say complete, y'all, I'm talking about she ain't missing a piece, even the extra little bit, all that. Like it's the complete.
That's hard, bro. I've seen them boxed. Like I watched a show one time on YouTube where a guy went into a house and the guy he was like a massive toy collector, and he had one of them in his attic. And it was sealed. It was a sealed box of the USS Flag. Other than that, anyone I've ever seen, they've always had something missing, whether it be the captain or a couple railings or something. It's always been never been complete,
the little satellite dish. That's one of the main pieces. But you can go buy the separate pieces. I've even seen them piece of it like this big, $30, bro. Like all the little parts to it.
Yes, sir.
Cost grip. And like Kareem said,
the box is like $100. Yeah,
just an empty box.
Is like just an empty box is like $100.
Like Kareem said, man, you're close to 10 G's on one of these now. And I had that joint. Like I had that joint when I was a kid.
Bro. Listen, you are a lucky man. I always wanted that joint.
I was that one kid in the hood that had that joint, dog. Everybody used to come play with my joint. I got that joint for Christmas. Yeah, man, that was the shit. And I probably destroyed, like mine was so in such bad condition by the time I gave it away to whoever, like it wouldn't have been no point in keeping it anyway. But like that's the thing, like a lot, that's why they're hard to find, because kids got them and tore them up because it's a huge,
they played with them. Yeah, they played with them.
They played with them. You know what I mean? Like, and you playing war, you playing G.I. Joe, stuff getting blown up. Yeah. But yeah, man, if you can find one still in the box, bro, you're gonna pay for it. That's for sure. And I really wanted to see it, but she's coming back. Like I said, man, she's gonna reschedule. We're gonna definitely still have her on the show. Probably next Monday, if not sooner. I might do a pop-up show during the week or something like that. Whenever she can do it. Tiger, man, welcome back, bro.
Thank you.
Have you seen the new Snake Eyes trailer?
Yeah.
Okay. You're not impressed. Well, I want to. Have everyone seen it?
I haven't seen it.
I watched part of it. Then, kind of when he started talking, I was like,
"Yeah, it's
man. That's been a big letdown, man. Ever since I heard it was coming out, then I seen the trailers. I'm like,
yeah, because when you told me about it, Tiger, you was like, "Yo, Snake Eyes movie," and I'm like, "What? Yo, we was hype."
Yeah.
And then we see what they gave us: no mask, talking. Like, come on. It would not be hard. It would just take a little creativity to do a show or do a movie rather where the main character don't talk.
Yeah.
I mean, they made a whole comic book with no speech bubbles in it. There's a whole comic with no talking, and it's a good story. Like, it's a good book. Lee, you got that one, don't you?
Yeah, the funeral one when they're all just like
Snake Eyes where there's the Snake Eyes comic with no talking in it.
Yeah, isn't it at someone's funeral? They're all just standing there, each picture, and it's just them in that coffin. Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't know they were at a funeral. I thought it was like just a regular, mission fighting. I think it's Storm Shadow's in it. But yeah, there's no talking.
You have these half-ass non-creative directors, producers out here, instead of getting somebody with talent that can, do something like, like a Quentin or someone with their own imagination instead of trying to copy what everyone else is doing.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? That could have been something dope if they would have did that movie without him talking at all, and it would have came out dope. Like, come on, they would have set a precedence for like this dude would have, But
yeah,
not looking for that, man. They just looking for the quick buck.
Hey, there's a movie, you guys, and I just seen it, right? And it's a silly movie. It's Nick Cage is in it. It's called like Willy's Wonderland. Okay. And it's like a Five Nights at Freddy's type of thing. Banana splits. I don't know if you guys saw that where the animatronics kill and stuff.
I know about Five Nights. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this movie, Nick Cage does not talk in the whole. The only time is when he's fighting.
I want to watch it.
Like that, he has no line in the movie at all, man. Like
that's what I want. Now I want to see it too. Yeah,
it can be done. It's a cheesy horror action movie. Nick, I mean, it's dope. The other cast members all talk and all that. He just has no lines. It can be done.
Easily. Remember in Road Warrior, Mel Gibson barely talked. If he talked, he had like 6 lines in the whole movie.
Mm-hmm.
Mad Max,
he didn't talk at all. Yeah, he didn't talk at all.
And then the fact is, we all know Snake Eyes don't talk, so we would expect that. We wouldn't be like, "Yo, how come this dude ain't talking?" No, we're gonna be like, "Yo, look how they did this. He ain't talking. Like he's just killing." You know what I mean? Yeah. Like they just dropped the ball on everything. A lot. They
could have had one of them Japanese directors. Like Italian. You know what I mean? Like one of them
that do them ill flick.
Yo, what's your boy that did the? Oh, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
I was gonna say I got a 2-part question because y'all know G.I. Joe better than me. I remember watching the cartoon and this and that. You know what I'm saying? But like I'm just wondering. Like this is just a curiosity question now. I'm just wondering. And I want each one of y'all or together or whatever to give me y'all's. Tell me what. Number one. 2-part. Number 1. Okay, when it comes to Snake Eyes, y'all said he don't never talk. So for the ones that don't know about Snake Eyes, is it not? I ain't gonna say not good, but is it crazy for them to think that there was a life that he had before that, and they trying to show it to us, which make people like y'all that are that hard and know that he don't talk, make y'all mad? It's like they making up a story.
Yeah, because nobody's interested in it.
It makes
that's why.
But the
you're right.
They're showing, but the clips that they're showing, it already looks like he's Snake Eyes. because he's got the whole black on. He's fighting. He don't have the man, so it's not like I see what you're saying. Like before, because supposedly he had got cut, right? That's why he couldn't talk, right? That was one of the stories. So if they would have showed him like in feudal Japan or whatever, and he got the robe and he's with the sensei and he was talking, you know what I mean? Then it's like, okay, but they showing clips like he's Snake Eyes now talking, like when he's already Snake Eyes with the man with the suit, he's with GI, you know what I mean? So I don't know. To me, it just looks like they're gonna drop the ball on it, man. I hate to think like that.
Because they dropped the ball in the last G.I. Joe movies. And we were disappointed. Marlon Wayne's in the movie. That didn't make any sense.
Like, didn't they get the main complaint from the original G.I. Joe movies was that the characters didn't look like who they were or didn't, you know what I mean? Like they didn't stick to it.
Was,
like
no,
like
it was
like most of the villains, like Cobra.
Right, they didn't stick to the story. Right, they didn't stick to the source material. But if you watch the credits, and this is what I see when you watch the credits, at the very end, it says based on Hasbro's G.I. Joe. Right. And I'm like, all right, well then what's the whole point? Like the source material is there. Just follow it. Like we don't want it based on G.I. Then don't call it G.I. Joe if it's based on G.I. Joe.
I get what you're saying, Stu, but you know how Hollywood is. They gotta, Hollywood or bastardize everything.
Yeah.
So when they do that, it's like, all right, well, we're gonna make a nuance to it, which is harder for diehard fans because they don't want something nuanced. And other people are like, okay, but if you already know the story, why would you go see it? Because this is something from my childhood memory, something I enjoyed. So I want to see it as an adult and be able to enjoy it and have those memories come back, have the same feeling when I was a kid. That's why you don't want nuanced stuff. But, it's just up in the air like that, man. It's just hard because some people they really want to get their vision out. They want to get what they want to tell out. But at the same time, like you said, and I agree with your point too, you can't stray too far from the source material.
Yeah,
no, you can't, because it makes no sense.
And you've got a great story. You've got great source material. You got everything you need to make it dope. But you going off because, like you said, Spade, they want to make it new. They want, they don't want people to already know
bells and whistles and Hollywood it up.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. And it's like you could keep the characters, at least keep them they always redo the costumes. They always make the costume look crazy and different. It's like they want to they're trying to make it realistic or something, but it's a superhero movie. Like it's already not, we know it ain't real. So stick to the, what everybody knows and loves about the character. It just seems like a waste, to do that. But I wanted to show the new Snake Eyes trailer because it does look a little better now. Like now I kind of, it has hope. And like Cookz was saying, they're giving you, it's called Snake Eyes Origins. So by the end, maybe something will happen where he can't talk, and maybe we'll get a sequel.
Oh, okay.
That's what I'm thinking.
Roll the thing.
Let's roll it. Let's roll it. Here we go.
Or maybe we might get a Storm Shadow sequel.
Every warrior has a beginning.
I'm on a new level.
For 600 years, our ninja have brought peace to the world.
I'm on a new level.
I need warriors like you. Join us.
What do I have to do?
Storm Shadow is in this.
It's yours.
Hard Master, Blind Master.
But that is just the beginning.
I'm on a new level. I'm on a new level.
Storm Shadow will be in it.
Yeah. We'll see.
But that was the Blind Master is in it. Hard Master. These are characters from the comics, which is promising. And because the comics are dope. Like you had the G.I. Joe cartoon that we grew up with, that was cool when we were kids, but the comics
comic was
are
so much more
violent as
serious.
hell. Yeah, serious, like dope, man. But yeah, they'll probably mess this up too.
Hope they're not playing like trap music in it for like the soundtrack.
I heard, yeah, you heard what the trailer sounded like.
They better off using tracks from the Black Album.
Yeah, there you go.
I mean, I hope not. If they use the Gray album tracks, the soundtrack can sell 1 million copies. It's selling me. But if they use the Black album, they're gonna be like, "Hey, man, this is just another bad."
Thank you. I want to thank DJ Tiger for saying that, because what do y'all think about Jay-Z and this CGC stuff?
Well,
I saw it. I don't know what's up with that.
Yeah, that's where I was going next. That's exactly what we're going to talk about.
What happened?
Okay, so the CGC, you want to say something, Lee? Go ahead.
He bought the parent company, right?
Yeah, it's about Blackstone. It's about Jay-Z and Blackstone, and I guess he's got share in it or whatever. But okay, the CGC's been having a lot of problems lately because the pandemic spawned a crazy like rush of comic collectors, people buying comics and people investing in comics. And when you have the investors and the serious collectors who are in it for the money, they gotta slab their stuff and they gotta send it to the CGC. So they got this influx, like crazy rush of business, to the point that what used to take inside a month, you send them a comic and you get it back slabbed. 6 months down the road, people are getting them. Like really, like that's
how backed up they are. Yeah,
that's how backed up they are. And they only have one location in Sarasota, Florida.
Yeah,
and that's where you got to mail them to. So they got that one building, that one facility with, you know, however many graders they have that are there. And you can't just hire someone off the street and give them a list and now you can be a grader. Like it takes training, it takes apprenticeship. Like it's a process to make a new grader. So they couldn't, you know, even if they can hire a couple new guys, it's not going to help what they need. They need literally a new facility to hire that many more graders. You know, that's going to need their own building. So a lot of people are happy about this new development. Blackstone Tactical Opportunities to acquire the Certified Collectibles Group, CGC, a leading provider of tech-enabled authentication, grading, and conservation services for the global collectibles industry. Blackstone,
they basically invested money into them so they can build more factories or CGCs.
Grading facilities. Okay.
Right. And so, but you have a lot of people who are like, oh, the big bad corporate, you know, is gonna come in and like, but it's like, yeah, but come on, no, it's already, you know, the CGC isn't like a bunch of comic nerds. It's a company that grades all kinds of collectibles.
Yeah, they're not like, we're not gonna grade this Superman comic because it's got, you know, gay stuff in it. Yeah.
Right. They're already.
But there's more than one. There's more than one comic grading. There's more than one comic grading entity. There's one in Canada. Canada has their own.
Other ones. There's CBCS.
There's CGC and CGX. Right, you can send it to anybody you want. The CGC is the standard mostly.
That's the
everybody goes with.
That's the standard. Like if you've got a really, really valuable comic, you're gonna send it to the CGC. What they also are gonna hopefully do is either lower prices, because they kind of did raise price, because CGC realized like, okay, we've got all this business coming in, but they had to raise prices because I think that they want to deter some of the people who are sending $5 comics in to get graded, to kind of slow the traffic down. You know, like if you're gonna send it in, like it's got to be worth it to you. You know, it's you know, it already costs like $30 to get a comic graded. So if the comic isn't worth $30, why are you doing it? But people still do it because they love the comic or whatever it is. They want to protect it.
Like, don't send issue 200 of like Donald Duck or something like.
Yeah, exactly. Something irrelevant.
Yeah.
But the article that I wanted to read says that Blackstone announced today that funds managed by its Tactical Opportunities business, Blackstone, have agreed to acquire a majority stake in the Certified Collectibles Group, CGC, in a transaction valuing the company at more than $500 million. Mark Salzberg, CGC founder, and Stephen Eichenbaum, CGC CEO, will retain a significant minority stake. Additional investors in today's transaction include Rock Nation, Michael Rubin, founder and executive chairman of Fanatics and SC Holdings, a growth equity platform, Mastery, founded by Rudy Klein Thomas, and president of basketball operations for the Philadelphia 76ers. The Main Street Advisors, a leading investment advisory firm for prominent athletes, recording artists, and other leaders across entertainment business. And that's where, Rock Nation, and that's why people are saying Jay-Z is coming in.
Oh, yeah.
Take the CGC.
Yeah. But it ain't Jay-Z, because Rock Nation got a board of directors like any other company, but it's just because it's Jay-Z, they throw that in there for clickbait and all that.
Exactly.
Right. Just like when with the Brooklyn Nets, they were like, "Oh, Jay-Z's."
Yeah, he was like half of 1% he owned.
Right. I really thought he owned the team. Like I was like,
yeah, that's how they pitched it.
Yeah, that's how they pitched it. Yeah.
Exactly. But Muncy said they're doing that. It's just about money. He said that's why they did it. It's really because they just want money.
It is. Because they made Jay-Z seem like he had Bill Cosby money.
Right.
And Muncy said it's a huge growth industry. It's a smart purchase. It really is. Like I was really excited about it. As soon as I saw the thing, I think it was even it was Spade that showed it to me. You sent it to me in IG, and I was excited. I was like, "Yo, this is dope! Like we gonna finally get some turnaround that makes sense. They'll be coming back faster." The grading, the grading has got super strict, or just faulty. Like you send something in where it's supposed to be. What happened?
No, Slick Nick said, "Get ready for the unreleased Memphis Bleak lost tape." Yo, oh my god!
I got you the bathroom on that one. I'll be right back.
What made you bust your bladder on that one? Oh man!
Yo, that's funny, bro. That is
Deadpool featuring Deadpool. I know, right? You buy a comic, you're like, "What's this mixtape from Memphis Bleak doing in my Deadpool comic book?"
Yeah, my Deadpool comic.
Yo, I was looking at old comic books, and where it would have buy this Captain America or buy these Marvel shirts. I'm like, yo, I should have bought that. You know how much they probably worth now?
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's these
before it became popular like that. They were selling, stuff in the middle of the comic,
Yeah, and they had things in there of buying actual comics, like people that started their own little business where they sold comics, and you could go in and there's a checklist like in some of those ads.
Yep.
And you look at some of the comics and the prices, and it's like, oh my god, I could have got a $10,000 comic for $13. Yeah, man. Yeah. Like it's heartbreaking sometimes, man, seeing some of them ads, because it's like, oh my god, like I would have bought it.
Like what about listen, I did buy some sea monkeys. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah,
I still had the sea monkeys, but I did buy the sea monkeys.
Brine shrimp.
Yes, sir.
They're brine shrimp.
Are they worth anything?
I don't think so.
They did now.
Are they worth more than a Black Album?
I would assume yes.
to Stu, yeah.
To me,
Stu,
yeah. Remember they had the X-ray goggles and all that?
Yeah. The thing you could look through your hand.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna get these, and look at a woman like, nah, they didn't work. They didn't work.
Nah, they don't work. Yeah. They even had an ad where you see a guy looking. You see the girl's panty line. He's like, his eyes are this big, and he's like,
where was cancel culture then?
Right.
Non-existent.
And I used to always see the one that was like, order this hovercraft, and they made it seem like a hovercraft that you could ride in.
Yeah, yeah.
You order
Oh
it.
yeah. It was a cardboard. It was all cardboard.
Instructions. Yeah, it was like instructions that you ended up getting, and it was to make like a little, like a little radio control thing or something, like a little toy. But they used to really scam people in them things, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, Stu, Kareem, I forgot he asked, have you been to the TF source?
Have I been to the TF source
lately?
No, not lately. No.
That's what is he talking about? The Transformers site?
Yeah. Tell Kareem I'm trying to stay out the poorhouse.
He can hear you.
Oh, you can buy stuff on the site?
Oh yeah. Kareem hooked me up with this Transformers site, man, and it's dope, man. And some of the stuff that's on there, I really want it, but it's like you can get stuff at I ain't gonna say discount, but it's at a reasonable price. Like you go on eBay and you look up, I forget what the Japanese one, they're like Takara or something like that. The ones that are real articulate, the ones that super articulated, and they make stormtroopers and like you go on eBay, they're like 200, 300, 400 bones. You'd be like, oh man, I need to go on Wish and get these instead. But Kareem hooked me up with the job. I was looking for a blaster. He hooked me up and I went on there and got it. But I haven't been on there, Kareem. I need to go on there, but I'm trying to stay out the poorhouse right now because I know if I go on there, I'm gonna go crazy. I'm gonna go crazy. Matter of fact, when you buy Unicron, I'll go back on there.
Hey yo, that's a beast. Unicron, that joint is like too big, yo.
I need a whole half a room for that.
Yeah.
Muncy
said
too.
Oh, she's selling it, Amber? Yeah, that's
Unicron?
The woman with the that's gonna be on the show with the USS flag. Yeah, she got the Unicron. She has all that stuff, man. Like her store is amazing. Like the toys.
Where is this store at? I have to go.
It's in Alabama, right?
Wonderful.
Yeah.
I have to go to Alabama and see these wonderful toys.
Cooks, I told you, man, I'm making a trip to Alabama. I'm coming to check you and Muncy out.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That'd be dope.
Spade,
you there too, right?
Here too?
Yes, sir. Yeah, we only like 40 minutes apart.
Yeah, man. Georgia, we right here, so
definitely
make that happen, man.
Muncy said Muncy said he heard Cookz was the Mac Daddy at the con.
He was the Mac Daddy.
I seen him on Instagram.
Player from the Himalayas.
Viceroy. He was the Viceroy at the con, huh?
I was really hoping that their comments would go on up.
We caught that. We're gonna let that one slide.
Look, this was my first Comic-Con, right? And when you see all these characters and their outfits is this big, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
you got to take a picture. It's only right.
Yeah. Walk up and meet them. Hey, how you doing? My name's Cookz24 from Alabama. Here go my card. You know.
Oh boy.
Listen. When you got now on the serious tip, were you guys like concerned? Did you guys have a mask? Like, were you concerned about coronavirus at all?
No, not really. We did have our masks. They didn't really enforce the whole issue. Like certain guests that if you got autographs in their line, they might require you. I got Karen Ashley, the second Yellow Rangers autograph, and you could take a picture with her. You could wear a mask, or you could take the picture. Like I could stand in front of the table, she's behind the table, and I didn't have to wear one. So it was kind of up to the individual guests. But some people had masks on, figuratively and literally, because they called part of their cosplay, and some people didn't.
Yeah, well, that's interesting because the big Comic Cons like the San Diego, and I'm not sure about the New York, they're making it mandatory that you're vaccinated. You have to show your vax card to get into the cons.
So I wanted the one. Well, Atlanta is not the Comic Con, but they're having a comic one next month. I wonder if you got to be vaccinated.
Yeah, because you got to show your
vax. Atlanta probably not, because they just run wild down here anyway. So
they do what they want down here. You're right about that.
Yeah. But California, like
my fault.
California, New York, definitely.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Go ahead, Cookz.
Do you know any special guests that's gonna be at that Atlanta one, DJ Tyke?
No. I actually just pulled it up just to get just some news on. I'm on the Eventbrite. So I don't really see now. I might have to go to the actual website to see. Give me a second. I'll pull it up. It's at the Georgia World Congress Center. That's in Midtown Atlanta. August 6th through the 8th.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know they're having a Ranger stop in Atlanta from August the 29th, I believe, 29th through the 31st or something like that.
Your anime weekend is no. I'm sorry. No, that's October. Yeah, Ranger stop 27th through the 29th. Yeah, I'll be in Houston though then.
Okay.
So I'm gonna miss that one.
We were going. I know me and Cookz talked about it. My wife too. We was like, we might try to make that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Atlanta Comic Con, Friday, August 6th to Sunday, August 8th. So I'm DJing a wedding that Saturday, so I'm definitely gonna go Friday because I can't go Saturday. But I'm trying to pull the information up though before we end.
I'm trying to because I got a pass, a press pass to go to BlurredCon.
Where's that?
That's in Virginia, and it's towards the end. It's I think it's the end of July. I forget the exact date, but it's towards the end of July, and but I don't know if it's gonna be a what do you call it, a mandatory vax con, and because I'm not vaccinated, like I haven't really decided if I'm gonna do that yet.
Neither,
man.
I mean?
Whoa.
Me too.
There's a lot of us in here.
What is there to debate about? I mean,
a lot of people getting side effects.
Yeah,
I was just talking about it with my wife before I came back on.
Yeah, a lot of people dying as well. I mean, I just take my chances with the vaccine.
Did you know that?
Virus.
Did you know that?
Yeah, I'm gonna wait.
Did you know that thousands of people have died from the vaccine itself? And like the other the previous vaccines, stuff like polio and Spanish flu or whatever, those the rate of death from the vaccine was like less than 10, like very a handful. And this one, it's been in the 3,000-4,000s of people dying from the vaccine. Now, I know obviously that's not everyone, so it's not affecting everyone deadly. Stu, you got the vaccine. You didn't even get sick at all, right? You just had a sore arm.
Yeah, and I was tired. Like I'm gonna be honest, I couldn't get it together. Like I was so fatigued.
It had to be kind of fucked up, right?
Yeah, like I was like really fatigued. Like I wasn't sick. I didn't have any like the first shot I had a headache and that was it. But the second shot, I was just very, very, very fatigued. Like I can't even explain it, bro. I just I slept and slept and slept, and I just had aches. Like I had like a slight body ache.
Right.
But I was just so fatigued it wasn't even funny, bro. Like I couldn't get it together, man. I listen. If you needed me to save your life after I got that shot, you was in trouble.
Yeah.
They rushed that. They rushed that shit. That's right.
Yeah, you was definitely in trouble because I definitely couldn't help you. I'd be like, if after I take a nap, I got you. But I was just very fatigued, man.
It's not, if I have to get the vaccine just to go to that con, I don't think I would do it just for that. So if I end up getting vaccinated before the con, then cool. But I don't think I would get vaccinated just to go.
Well, that's the incentive. They're trying to give you incentives to get vaccinated. So that's the whole thing.
Yeah. It's weird though. I don't know. I don't know.
So they're saying for the Atlanta one, it said it recommends the use of facial coverings. So there's no that you guys vaccinated. Facial coverings should be the standard for the staff, the team members, and the contractors that are in there. So they're not saying that it's a required. You got to. They're saying they recommend because they're gonna be. They said by the time this rolls out, America's gonna be in phase 3, whatever that means. I guess that means that it's less of restrictions to not having to wear a mask.
Right.
But obviously they have on the site that you're still a risk in a public place. So they strongly recommend you coming in with a mask. So I'll be having my mask on. But
I was very strict. Like I wore my mask and when it first started, I was wearing gloves. Like when it first popped up, I was wearing gloves if I had to go anywhere. Like, but then it got to the point where I stopped wearing the gloves and I would just use sanitizer. And then it got to the point where if I was going into the store and I realized, oh shit, I forgot my mask in the car, I'd just be like, fuck it and go anyway. But before it was like if I could be at the door and be like, oh, I didn't get my mask, I would go all the way back to the car. Like I'm not going in there without a mask. But I think that's happening with a lot of people. You're seeing a lot of it becoming relaxed because at one point you couldn't, if you went in the store here, everyone had a mask. Everyone.
Yeah, now no one will even look at you weird if you don't have one on now.
Yeah, now it's pretty 50-50. You know what I mean? Like, so
I'm gonna wear one for a little bit, man.
I'm still rocking mine though.
Yeah, I'm still rocking mine. I'm gonna wear one for a little bit, man. I got a dope G.I. Joe mask. Well, I got a dope G.I. Joe mask with a Cobra hood on it. I'm gonna be rocking that for a while, man.
Yeah, and it
definitely. Yeah. Well, so Tiger, what time you gotta start your show?
Well, I actually I sent you the email because we were supposed to do the test.
Yes.
So I have that, and then I have 2 calls.
Okay.
To make, so my show might not start till later on.
Okay. All right. Well,
I'll be up waiting playing Mario Kart.
All right.
So it don't matter when the show start. I'm gonna be playing Mario Kart. I'm be up waiting for that.
Nice.
Definitely. So yeah, man. So I think we definitely covered all the topics, man. We hit all the bullet points.
I got one last thing. last thing I forgot to tell y'all.
We got some more.
OG Lee, this for you. Did you see Captain America make Fox News?
No, I didn't.
Captain America made Fox News, y'all. I believe he got an issue 1 out right now, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Basically, they was laughing and talking about him because Captain America made a speech in this comic book where he basically said America is built on lies. And Fox News response was, that's what we get when we let left-wing activists do comic books. What y'all think about that?
Wow. Did he say?
They laughed and giggled.
I mean, come on, you can't go against Captain America first and foremost.
He didn't say which news people said it. He just said they were built on lies. So they must have
He said the country was built on lies. And Fox News was just telling the story that, okay, he's saying this.
Oh, that's a left wing thing to say.
Yes, a left wing.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah. No, I think that's a true thing to say.
I agree.
Yeah, I agree, man.
That's some actual factuals right there. But it's Fox. What do you expect?
Exactly.
I mean, listen. I mean, when you break it down, you look at the Constitution. True facts. They had a chance to abolish slavery when they wrote the Constitution, and they didn't. They didn't because they knew they wasn't going to get the support of the full country that was formed at the time in order to fight the British. Then when you had the Amistad, incident, they had a chance to do it then, but they chose not to, based on the fact that they knew it would divide the country. When Abraham Lincoln became president, he was the only one that had the gall to do it, because he said if they didn't do it, it was going to divide the country. The country would have been. He basically didn't do it to free the slaves.
He didn't do it on a moral thing.
Right. No, that's right. But that's the lie. The lie with that is that he did it to free the slaves. He didn't do it to free the slaves. He did it to unite the country, because he knew sooner or later Britain was going to use that to come back here and divide the country and conquer it. So it was a political move more than a moral move.
He didn't care much.
Oh yeah, no, not at all.
Because in one of his speeches in a debate that he had, in the debate, he said that he didn't think that the American Negro at the time had a place in this country. Like, he didn't think they were. He believed what the Constitution said. That
he said that he
were property.
He said I do not want. Yeah, he said I don't want. He didn't say African Americans. He said Negroes to be able to vote. Or
he didn't think they were. Yeah, basically, saying whatever he believed in the Constitution.
When we grew up in school, it was like, Abraham was like, "Hey, man, I love you."
It was like Martin Luther King and Abraham Lincoln. Yeah,
like he's your buddy,
right?
That's the way.
The government is not your friend, like my man Kareem said.
No doubt.
Government is not your friend. So all of that vaccine stuff and all of that, nothing they do is to help you.
It's always an agenda.
And remember,
always.
And they don't. there is a population problem, like in this world. So anything that's gonna wipe out part of the population,
listen, it's cruel to think about it, but
Thanos was not wrong.
Thanos wasn't wrong, and when you read Darwinism, it's not wrong either. People question it, and they debate it back and forth. But in order for the Earth or this planet will find a way to even out the population. It happens with animals. It happens with people. It happens with anything that overpopulates is doomed to have a shortened existence because of it. Everything has to have, like Thanos said, it has to have balance.
Well, let's see if we can reverse that right now.
Let's do it.
Send Janet Jackson to my house, please.
Yeah.
I might have to fight.
Let me be Thanos can do that. Bring Thanos back.
Yes, and let me be able to turn into a hummingbird at will.
I was like, man, so many times I wish this thing was real to reverse some stuff. I was like, yeah.
Right. Yeah, man. Yo, salute again to my man Ali ALC in the chat. Again, he will be on Wednesday's show because he's creating his own comic book. We're gonna look at his book and promote his new comic and all of that. He's also a MC, and he will be registering, if he hasn't registered already, for the artist showcase, for the Fullblast artist showcase. And I've heard some of his music. He's nice. Got that New York, you know what I mean, that East Coast hip hop vibe. He's nice. So that's gonna be Wednesday. We'll be back here, you know what I mean, New Comic Book Day indie reviews again at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, every Friday at 6 p.m. we got the Full Blast Radio. We got the artist showcase with the host Stu Dog. So thank you, Spade, thank you, Cookz, thank you, OG Lee, of course, my co-hosts, man, Stu Dog and DJ Tiger, man. Salute, love. And salute to the chat, to the tribe. Peace, everybody, man. It was a fun show, man. We had a good show, man.
Word up.
For sure.
So all the guests, everybody that's on here, remember, after we not live anymore, y'all can still stay on here for a second, okay?
Word.
All right.